Hello YouTube, hope you guys are doing well. now. You guys can see we are outside in the snow. Yes, dude, it's been a while since I've actually seen, felt, tasted some snow. I'm a little full from last week's video, so this is a little continuation, a quick little recap of what we did last time. We were at Gordon Ramsay's Street Burger. Very full, but I figured, why not digest my lovely burger? Coming to Bongeunsa. This is the biggest temple. Well, I think it's probably the biggest temple in Seoul, and it's completely free to go in, which is very nice. They do have a temple stay here as well. I think it's very open for foreigners. They even have a little thing over there for foreigners to come in. They have multiple things you can do, like golden ink writing, tea ceremony, yada yada. There's a store, of course, and this is right across the way from COEX. And surprisingly, in my time in Seoul, I've never been here once. I've never ever visited Bongeunsa. I don't know why. I think it's just I don't know, never made my way over here. So we're gonna take a look around, check out the temple. It's very big, and we'll see what there is to see. It's got a long rich history. It's very snowy, as you guys can see, so let's get walking around. It's a little cold. Let's go. These are the Buddhist temples, and Buddhism in Korea was not quite widely acknowledged for certain time periods of Korea. However, this temple was built actually during the unified Shilla kingdom, so that's kind of cool. Shout out to Gyeongju and unified Shilla. But during the Joseon dynasty, the early Joseon dynasty, I think Buddhism was then, not as much appreciated. It wasn't until one of the Joseon queens who revitalized Buddhism and had this temple kind of more of a safe haven for Buddhists again, did this temple become very more prominent. Now again, as a lot of structures, it is not a original. It was burned down during the Japanese occupation, I think in 1939, something like that. So that is unfortunate, but this is pretty neat so far. It looks really cool with the snow. I think this is maybe the first video we have where there's this much snow going around. Alrighty, let's keep walking around. Alrighty, we did find a little brochure. As I mentioned earlier, this was revitalized by several of the queens of the Joseon dynasty in the late, what they said, 15th century. And because this was during that time, Korea was more Confucianist than it was Buddhist, so it did take a lot of revitalization on the queen's part for Buddhists to be able to have this haven, I guess. And there are 18 places to go visit in Bongeunsa. I don't know that we'll do all of them. I think we're just going to do something pretty quick today and just kind of walk around and, well, actually kind of enjoy the snow and the weather. Despite the snow, it's not like freezing today compared to yesterday, but I think it'd be really cool to show you guys this wonderful temple in snowy Korea. I think it's so cool. Let's walk around. I wish they had it open. YouTube is a little hard to see inside here. They do have the windows closed. You guys can maybe see the glare is kind of big, but there are 3 Buddha statues up there. And you can go inside. You're allowed to go inside this area space here, but you do have to take off your shoes, which are on the left side over here. So over here, you can take off your shoes and go inside. We're just gonna kind of open the door just so you can see inside. So those are the Buddha statues over there. Okay. It really is wild to like see the beautiful nature of the temple, and then you just have the city like right there. That to me is one of the craziest things, is seeing how Korea mixes in with nature so seamlessly. Even with all the hikes, they generally start like this. You'll be in the city, and then 2 minutes later, you're in the mountainside, walking around. If you guys ever feel like you need a break from the city, why not come out here and take a walk? Oh, I don't have the shoes for this right now. I'm actually just wearing some regular Adidas. So that might be a little dangerous to hike right now, but you guys can make the trek, get the view of the Seoul maybe. Oh. All right, YouTube, we're at the highlight over here. Over here we have the great statue of Maitreya Buddha. I don't know if I said that name correctly. Probably butchered it. But this is kind of the main highlight of this temple. As you can see, it's very, very impressive Buddha. So they said that over 10,000 Buddhists participated in this project to build this. That took a span of 10 years, essentially, to build all of this. It's just wild. And this was done in 1996 is when it was finished. This is a relatively new addition to the temple. And YouTube, just for $3,000, a measly $3,000, I believe they will put a little statue of your commemoration, your dedication to the temple. I don't know if it's these little tiny ones, or probably the tiny ones. I don't think they'll give you a statue like this. So for $3,000, you too can have a little miniature Buddha here. That's wild. God, it's so cool. Very impressive. And then I believe here this square is reserved for people who are offering prayer to Buddha. You do have the option of going further to the right here for some more stuff. We're just kind of going to go around about this way. Surprisingly, there are a lot of places to actually enter into and step inside, which is really cool. And I think when you enter these places, you guys can, there's some scriptures and books and things like that, I believe. Oh. Ooh, there's the bronze bell over there. So I mentioned before, YouTube, that they do a temple stay here as well. So this would be a pretty cool place to do a temple stay. I mean, it is a very large temple, so depending on, I guess, who you are, maybe you want to do a temple stay in a smaller temple, which could also be cool. But I think this one has a lot more to offer in terms of temple stay. So this might be a really good, strong recommendation. But I think they have interviews. So I think they do add, like, maybe they'll probably ask you a couple of questions. I don't know what those questions entail, but I think they just want to ensure that whoever's going to do a temple stay here is going to, be faithful and not cause any problems, things like that. So, alrighty, YouTube, and with that, come to an end with this little Buddha statue here on the frozen lake. I really like this. I think winter is one of my favorite visually striking seasons aside from autumn, because I like seeing the frozen lakes and rivers and things like that. It's super cool. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I didn't want to go the whole temple all around. I just wanted to kind of show it off, because maybe you're someone like me who's never actually visited Bongeunsa, even though you've lived in Korea for such a long time. I think this is actually really cool. I really enjoy this experience. I think this would be a really cool place to do a temple stay, but I think I'm looking forward more to doing the Bongeunsa temple stay up in Gyeongju, or down in Gyeongju, I should say. But like I said earlier, if you need an escape from the hustle and bustle, come to Bongeunsa. Really cool place, especially in the winter. Really, really, really pretty in the winter. But that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time in Gyeongju. Bye. Like and subscribe if you like the video. See you guys next week. Peace.